Monsters.
Welcome back to Game Quest. It's Godzilla versus Destroyah.
And history shall not, like, repeat itself. The last thing I want to do is fight him on his terms.
Can we take a moment to appreciate how weirdly Destroyah's name is spelled?
Oh yeah, the whole Destroyah thing. If I remember correctly, that was almost just because I just threw the freeze tank at him.
It'd work.
If I remember correctly, the thing about his name is that it was supposed to be Destroyer, but they couldn't get that trademark.
I know, but it's like Destroyah, but it like is how everyone pronounces it, but it's like Destroyah. Destroyah.
Destroyah. No.
To be fair, Destroyah is far more iconic of a name than Destroyer.
Yeah, Destroyer is ironically kind of boring.
I'm glad you failed. Plan B is far more interesting than Plan A.
Yeah, that's basically it, isn't it?
What?
Plan B is far more interesting than Plan A.
Not always the case. For instance, Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. I mean, to be fair, that wasn't Plan B, was it?
That was like Plan C or something.
Oh no, he's about to get another rage. Thankfully, he has no patience. He's just gonna pop it off immediately. Oh, hey. Oh. A worthy trade-off.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna...
That was just disrespectful.
Ugh. Yeah, I hit him with like 2. I was trying to go for 3, but I didn't have the energy. Okay, so is it Mecha King Ghidorah?
Mecha.
Yes.
Ghidorah.
That's when they're going, like, who's left?
Monsters. Fight.
I like how it's just Mecha Ghidorah. Like, he lost his head, he lost his crown.
Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, come on. There we go.
I just realized I wasn't paying attention to what city this was supposed to be.
Oh, huh.
Oh, it's Hedorah.
Is what?
Hedorah, the fucking Hedorah or whatever, the smog
yeah.
monster. I just saw him fly by.
Yeah, he's here making basically energy regeneration slow as hell. If he wants his energy back, he can have it. But he's going to have to stay on the ground for it. Oh, you little... There we go.
I just saw a freeze tank drive by.
Yeah.
Went right by you, so it's probably going for him.
You know, which is good. Oh. Goodbye, freeze tank. It is unfortunately not very... What's the word?
You about to drop something directly on Ghidorah?
They've done it before. Oh, hey, hell. I'll just go for that. Oh, come on.
Oh, hey, health.
He didn't want me to get the other one, but you know. Oh, hey. Thank you.
This match is coming down to the wire, folks.
Is anyone's gamble who could win, huh?
Yeah. I think regular Ghidorah gave you more of a hassle than that.
I think he did, yeah.
Not as much a hassle as Anguirus, apparently the MVP of the alien team.
Gears is just... he tries his best.
Your monster has proven to be a worthy adversary, but it is of no consequence. We are now prepared to unleash our ultimate monster.
Mecha Anguirus.
Permit me to offer a little demonstration of awesome power.
What? He was the most successful.
Engage teleportation beam. And now we will see who is king of the monster.
Man, I would never want, basically, Destroyah to end up with the title King of the Monsters.
Versus Mecha Godzilla. Monsters. Fight.
How much effectiveness would an Auction Destroyer have against a robot?
It depends. Does the robot need to breathe?
I mean, no, but like...
Are you sure about that? Because there's really questionable choices made in Godzilla technology.
Yeah, let's talk about the Dimension Tide for a bit.
Go right ahead. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
Okay, so the Dimension Tide is a satellite black hole cannon pointed at the planets.
Right, I remember the black hole gun now. I didn't know it was called the Dimension Tide.
Oh. It's just like, oh yeah, we basically found a way in order to create a black hole. And with this technology, we can just shoot Godzilla into a black hole. The problem will go away. Nothing can escape a black hole. Not even light. Why do you think shooting it at the planet is a good idea then?
Well, where else are we gonna hit Godzilla? Space?
Preferably yes.
I was like, well, we'd shoot it into space, but that's not where Godzilla is. That's kind of the reason we built this.
I think my favorite part about the thing is that, like, it was created by the Japanese Self-Defense Force. Like, or no, it was the G-Graspers, a section of the Japanese Self-Defense Force.
Who let... Okay, so the JSDF is not allowed to militarize, but they're allowed to build an apocalypse gun?
Yeah.
You know, it probably sounds way less unreasonable in a world where Godzilla exists.
You know, you're probably right, actually.
Like the joke about owning an A-10 Warthog for self-defense purposes.
Oh, hold on. I forgot all the freeze rays are on their side. Well, I'm glad he made that mistake so I could just leave. No? Okay. This is way harder than I thought it would end up being.
I was like, wait, I'm not gonna get hit by that. And he just sprinted to take damage.
Stop it. Stop it. Man, they haven't dropped a single health thing.
Well, I dropped one earlier while you were still trapped in the cage and you couldn't break out in time.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Well, I got another shot.
Oh yeah, I do got one more shot. I think they realized that their guy could win without, like,
Fight!
Even without power-ups, and so just... Okay. Let's just get out of this hole early.
Oh, those also have cannons. That's where you take all that damage from. They're shield generator things.
Yeah, they aren't really about fair play. It's what they do. I mean, to be perfectly honest, like if I was...
I mean, to be fair, they didn't show up for honorable combat. They showed up to conquer us.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
There's gotta be a power-up somewhere out there. Ow, that really hurt, man.
Currently, you're winning the HP race, but... I'm angry that that works.
They run into it?
That, like, 9 times out of 10, you do that, and then he just, like, runs up and gets to it just in time for it to detonate.
I've been kind of really grateful that it has been working, because I didn't expect it to do so. I am desperately looking around for some kind of advantage to make this race, like, shorter, but...
No, you're looking around for a way to play more recklessly. You are looking for my friend as an excuse.
Why did you say that?
You're looking for power-ups when you're winning the HP race. This is riveting action.
I feel like I'm bullying a small child.
Destroyah coyly walking around a corner and then slapping somebody.
I feel like I am bullying a small child.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe that was all it took.
I cannot believe you just did Mechagodzilla dirty like that in front of potentially dozens of viewers.
Dozens of viewers. Oh god, that was... Oh. That doesn't even deserve the title of cheese. That was just rude. That was just flat out rude. Right, that's...
Scroll down after you're done with that. I'm curious. You scroll down or down?
No, it just shows the top 10.
Because I could have sworn that you did an adventure top 10 difficult one.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, you did. It's the 6th place.
Oh yeah, it is.
Go over to medium though, real quick. I remember you telling this story.
Oh, okay, so...
Apparently, he was trying to learn the game, like, he was having trouble with stuff, and then he got real mad, and just put in, like, an infinite lives cheat code, and then just steamrolled the game without dying once. But the asterisk apparently means I cheated while playing the game.
Yeah, that's essentially basically what it means. It means you used one of the codes for... one of the cheat codes that this game has, and this game has like an old school cheat code where you do a button combination in a specific order and then release it in a specific order to bring up the menu, and then you put in a number code. But yeah, the top one that's labeled hacks is one that I did for like 11 lives, in because I kept dying, but like to Megalon before I got to the final boss fight. And then like after I had 11 lives, like I just even stopped like taking the game seriously and just played through, and I got it in under 20 minutes. Like, I didn't die a single time.
And that score will forever be tarnished because that was the one where he was like, screw it, infinite lives.
Which is why I didn't even bother to give it my initials. I just named it Hacks, and then basically, like, I'm now allowed to pretend that this didn't happen.
It's a fun story, though. I believe.
Adventure mode.
Mechagodzilla.
Ah, yes. Hero Earth. Mechagodzilla.
I mean, to be fair, the second one was supposed to be.
Yes, he was.
Attention, inhabitants of the planet you
He was
call
literally
Earth.
designed off of,
We are the Vortex. Alien
he was actually built out
invaders
of
from a
pieces of
distant
Mecha King
galaxy who
Ghidorah.
possess an intellect and
Which is
technology far superior
fascinating.
to your own.
Might as well skip this.
Yeah, we've seen it a bunch of times.
Mechagodzilla.
And then I believe his Mecha King Ghidorah, like Mechagodzilla like 2's corpse after it was defeated was basically brought like melted down and turned into a Mogera, and that is a weird decision if I ever saw one.
Not as weird as how Mechagodzilla 3, aka Kiryu, is basically made of Godzilla bones.
Well, the reasoning for it is apparently because like
His bones were invincible.
his bones were invincible, making it like a perfect frame for a giant robot fighter.
Why were they building a giant Godzilla-shaped robot in the first place?
Oh hey, so that's what his rage thing is.
Oh.
That's not as useful as a lot of the other ones.
Please don't do the thing where you lose to Ingear several times in a row.
I don't want to do the thing. What is it? Why are the effects for that make it imply that like he's using the same freeze rate that the freeze gun is using?
I think it's supposed to.
Aha! I never expected to get that full volley off. Ow.
Rude!
Oh my god, that is amazing! I forgot he did that! I was trying to grab him.
Well, he's dead either way.
What is the mannerisms of Mechagodzilla based off of? Because I don't recognize them from anything.
Well, he's got kind of the,
Monsters. Fight.
Kind of looks like generic robot fighter, if I'm being honest, like Jax from Tekken, for instance.
Really?
Where there are just moments where it's just like, hey, my hand can just rotate, so it does like a drill fist punch for no reason. Like someone programmed that in, like that's an optimal punching technique that humans can't do. Wow, I've never seen that actually be a thing where it's like, oh hey, they cancel each other out rather than flying past each other into what looks like a mutual vibe check. Speaking of the vibe check thing, we were checking recording integrity, and I made like a funny joke. Like, no, it's just the joke itself is irrelevant, but like I hate when I'm going over something I did in the past, and I like look at something, I'm like, oh hey, there's something here, like this is amusing.
Yeah.
And then like I read further down to like the thing I wrote afterwards or keep watching, and I make a joke, and it's like funnier than the joke I was thinking of while watching it. And it's just going like, I hate past me being funnier than now me, if that makes sense. It feels like I'm losing comedic ground. Oh shit, you probably pay attention to the fight. Wow, tragic. We get to F in chat, please. Wait, did you win, or?
No.
Okay. The rematch next time on, Game Quest.
Next time.